Now, it is time I told you the story of my
Well,
people.
story time.
It is time you learned the truth about this world. The Delmar was a great, noble, and prosperous civilization. They were people of peace, a thriving society of wisdom and art. Then, everything changed. At the dawn of the Third Age, we were attacked by the Shadows. Over the years, our colonies have fallen one by one. The Shadows have slaughtered our settlers without mercy. They filled our hearts with terrible fear. In the great halls of Unnatko, the capital city of our world, the Circle of Elders have chosen 3 of our best people. Roran, the most skilled warrior. Theodore, the brightest of all scholars. And a devoted shaman, me. We were called the Amajat, the Seekers. Our goal was to find a legendary place of great power, Quern. We embarked on a journey to face the unknown and to find what was hidden. This quest has forged a strong friendship between the 3 of us. Over the years, we visited countless worlds. We became exhausted and shattered under the weight of the responsibility. We learned that the Shadows had reached the outer walls of Unatko. We almost lost faith, but we couldn't stop. As we kept searching, we found a world that astonished all of us. This very world. Here, we found what we needed the most. Time. Time to find a way. A way to save our people. Our worries trapped us here, knowing that our home is only safe if we stay on this island. The search was over. We knew that finding this island in our time of need was not an accident. It gave us hope, and we started to believe that this world was Quernaluk. Over centuries, we perfected our expertise. We, the Amajat, have become idols of strength, intellect, and discipline. But it was not enough. The infinite time we have been given made us obsessed with the overcoming urge to save our people. As we kept training and learning, pursuing power slowly became our only passion. We had risen above the boundaries of the body and mind. Eventually, we almost forgot the very principle of our mission. And then, I had a vision of our people. I saw their suffering. At that moment, I understand we had become the very power we were sent to search for. It was time for us to head home. I knew we were prepared. We were ready to face them. But the Shadows were no longer my worst fear. I was afraid of what we had become. I was afraid of facing reality. We appeared at the edge of doom. Most of our great city was burning in flames. Unatko, our home, was about to fall. And then, we vanquished our enemies. There was no fight. They couldn't fight back. We cleansed our city of the Shadows. A war that had lasted years ended in seconds. We were the saviors. We were celebrated like gods. And that's exactly how we felt. But we knew that the people we saved were not really our people anymore. We no longer belonged here. We felt we were more. After witnessing our power, people lost their faith in the Council. We, the Amajat, have taken their place. But having fulfilled our destiny, the strong bond between the 3 of us started to fade. A new era has begun. The era of division and conflict. As our disagreements became stronger, we turned against each other. This caused the people to take sides. A war has erupted from within. a war we were too proud to stop. Chaos rumbled across the streets of Unatco. We watched our once thriving society fall apart. Our home was destroyed, all because of us, because of what we have become. I couldn't live with myself. I couldn't bear the great emptiness I felt anymore. I left what remained of my world for one final journey. Following the path we once walked upon, I found Quern once again. But I did not come back for its power. I came back to face the curse that made me forget who I was. I spent centuries meditating on my past mistakes, trying to find a way to make up for what I'd done. By accepting the loss of all attachments that kept me in the physical world, I managed to ascend to a new form of existence. In this way, I will never lose myself again, and I can guard this place for eternity.
I mean, clearly you can't really guard it, though, if dude just showed up and started doing whatever the fuck he wanted. Like...
He didn't want you to know about our heritage. He didn't want you to see how the power of the island can ruin an entire civilization. He too wants to ignore it, but you must know the truth. He cannot accept the destructive power of this knowledge that he worships above all else. No civilization could contain this kind of power, especially not a single person. It is time for you to return to his path. I will meet you back at the entrance.
Alright. I mean, that was a cool story, but at the same time, it feels like it was a story that should have been its own game, you know? Like, it's kind of like a big epic tale to just throw into, like, a puzzle game, you know?
Now you must continue following his guidance. I will help you get back on his path. He was the first person who found this island after we left. And you must be the last person to ever be here.
Alright, so she's gonna want me to destroy this place, or at least the portal. But then the question is, because I know that there's two endings to this game, listening to her and listening to him. So what is, so like, is he just gonna turn on the, oh, fuck off. Like, just wants me to turn the portal back on or something?
You have to go alone now, but soon we will meet again.
Okay, I guess we toss our green one in there. Woo, goodbye. Shot it right off the fuck up there. Take that back. Okay. Don't know why there's 4 buttons on it. Lower mechanics. Were we in the upper mechanics at some point? Okay, we got a reset. A bunch of numbers. Got A, B, and C. Oh. Okay, so this one can only go between B and C, and this one can go between all of them. Don't know what the button does. Okay, and then this lets me, okay. And then it wants me to start it once I get all my numbers in. But first we need, you know, something. Yeah, light through a prism creates a rainbow. Yeah, we knew that.
These are the lower levels of the mechanics. It was here I learned that all the attributes of the different minerals could be harnessed by dividing the energy beam of the white crystal. The shortage of crystalline materials no longer hindered my work. With this knowledge, I was even able to isolate green crystal beams, the exact same energy ray that the ancient gateways use. This could suggest that there is a connection between this world and the origin of the ancient gateways. Focusing on my work helped me deal with the unbearable loneliness that started to consume my mind.
All right, and at the bottom there it says truth conquers all. Okay, so if the green light is how the portals work, that would still mean that whoever created the portals needed to visit every planet that a portal is on, right? Otherwise, there would be no... Oh, what is this? Okay. Like, otherwise, you know, they would... If they, like, obviously this technology, I'm assuming, doesn't exist anywhere else. Yeah, I don't understand what we're doing here. I mean... I don't understand what, like, the -1 in that is for, though. Well, how many got 3, right? And then 2 and 2. I mean, let's just see what they all fucking do. Okay, so as expected, it rotates them. I'm assuming, weirdly enough, 2 of these are correct. Okay, so 2 affects the outer one, that one affects that one, and this affects the outer 2. And what does 3 affect? Or -3? -3 just affects that. So, I mean, if I replace it with that, maybe? Is that it? I honestly don't know what I'm trying to do here. I got all of the things lined up anyway. But I have a feeling... Ow. Okay, so I need them to line up the other way. Alright. So... I would need this one to be 2. This one to be -2. And this one to be 1, then, in theory. Maybe? Oh, whoops. No. Alright, which one of you controls the middle 2 rings? That one does. Doesn't make sense. Okay. So then let's try... so that one's at 0. Not even close. Okay, that lines up some of them. Let's try flipping that one as much as possible. Okay, that lines up the middle two. Okay. Try this. That didn't do anything. If I understood exactly what, like, the numbers were doing, maybe. Okay, so that lined up all but the outer two again. So let's just go down. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, let's just go down this to see if we can get the outer two lined up, and look at that, we could. All right. Heyo. This again. Is this literally the thing from upstairs? Okay, but okay, well, we just need to do it the way we did before, right? To get it back. I think I want to say that this one was 0. Fuck, what was it now? I should have fucking written it down. Oh. Really? So you can leave everything else the same and just change this one, and it completely flips which room you're in? That's super fucking weird. Like, that's the only one that needs to change? That doesn't make sense. Okay, but now this is still boarded up, but clearly we need to get into this side. And I don't think we've got anything that fucking indicates what the fuck that combination is. So what does this do? Oh, hello. Okay. No, that's not how that works. Oh. Duh. For some reason, yeah, I was reading it wrong. Okay, so that should bring whatever this white thing is down. Is this the upper half of the other place? we still can't get in, but that's fine. Maybe now that I know, we just need to change this. Which... Oh, it's just open. Okay. Apparently only the orange room needs to do that. This one is just an open room. Alright, so this is also the same as what was up top. And I mean, we do have some new stuff, but I feel like not a huge amount. Okay, I feel like this is important. What is this? A dial. Okay. So that opened up a door for us to get up there, but like... Have we... Oh. Look at that, there was a door right here. I kind of wish that this provided actual light. Like not just the blue one. Okay. There. And you also go in there, but we're still... Well, there was another thing, right? Okay. Does that have, like, the other... thing in it? But how do I get that now? I mean, that's definitely the last piece. But I don't understand what... Like... I don't get... Huh. So... Oh, maybe now that this is open... Right, now that the door is open, all I need to do... Okay, so move C back to A. And then we'll move the orange one down to B. And then we'll move the white one over to C. Because then that way we should be able to get in there and grab that, I think. Don't know why the arm went back, but whatever. There we go. Thank you. You can go in there. Really, a slot machine? Okay. Does that, like, do I need to... Okay. Should I be taking note of these symbols, or... Am I waiting for it to, like, come up? Oh. Time to crack the safe. 46, 11, 37, 77. I'll put it there. I should be able to remember it for the amount of time we need, but you never know. That's super fucking weird. And I lost the giant safe door. Over here, yeah. I guess I could have just kept going the other way as well, but... Alright. 46. Yeah, that's 46. 46, 11. $11, 37. Oh, come on. 5, 6, 8. This is horrid. 37 and then 77. Oh, excuse me. 5, 76. Oh, too far. Looks like 77. Nailed it. Oh look, we're back at the tower. Oh, you know what though? I think I forgot something. Yep. I almost walked out without that. And then I remembered seeing the picture up on the thing. And I was like, wait, but I didn't do anything to get it. But apparently, didn't need to do anything to get it. Long ass run back, though, for some odd reason. I guess that does explain why we needed this, though. How long have we been going? Alright, well, it's safe to say that it's definitely 2 parts. But we're getting very close to the end, I would assume. Oh, God. Oh. Alright. This has got to be the only other piece on here. Oh, fucking kicked me right off, it did. Oh, hello. Oh, good lord. And down we go. Inside it seems. Oh, another achievement. Deeper. You went deeper underground. Yep, sure did. Oh, I watched a movie last night. Night Owls? I'm not sure if that's what it was called. It was about a TV show called Night Owls, not a real TV show. It was pretty fucking good. Alright, what is this? Okay. So we got another combination here. Yeah, unsurprisingly, that wasn't moving one dial randomly didn't give us it. Okay. Is this a sound puzzle? Okay. Uh, hmm. Oh, God. Yeah. All right, hang on. I have to look this one up. It's a sound puzzle, and I've already told you guys more than once, I do believe, during this playthrough, I don't do sound puzzles because I can't for the life of me do them. My ears are not that precise, so hang on. All right. So the way you do this, right, is like you see the crystal, you hear that, and you're supposed to match what that sound to one of these, and then find the crystal on here to see which one it is. Now, obviously, that is this one, which is the 3-dot one. And the 3-dot one is apparently, the sound coming out of it is apparently this one, number 7. So we go over to the 3-dot one, and very badly, get it onto 7. Okay, and then this is a 3 crystal. So we need to find the one that's 3 crystals. That's 2. That's a bigger crystal. That one's 3, because this one's like a bunch, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's the 4-dot one, which is apparently number 8. So 4 dots, boosh, number 8. That one's easy enough. And go to the one that's 2 crystals. And that's the sound you get. Here, we need to find the 2 crystal one. We already did that one. Bunch, 2 crystals is this one, which is the 1-dot one. So apparently the sound it's making is number 4. Nope. Whoops. Okay, and then, oh, whoops, I didn't even notice. So that's like the bunch of crystals, yeah, because that's the fat crystal there. So the bunch of crystals, I do believe, was number 5. So apparently it's making sound waves of number 1. Which means this one goes all the way, boop. And then the fat crystal has that sound. And is number 2, if I do believe, which means that the sound it's making is number 2. I hate sound puzzles so much. So much. And nailed it. That the wrong way. Okay. Oh my. All right. Dude, I feel like some of your shit's broken. The library. Now, I do believe we have an optional achievement here, which is why they left us this. Boop. Brought him back his vase. The most precious item is this really, like, shit vase. Alright.
The point came where I slipped. The idea of eternal solitude tortured me beyond imagination. It even overcame my sense of duty. It made me homesick. I felt like I was suffocating. I knew that I would have to find a way to escape, but before that, I needed to do something. I wanted to reveal Quern to all worlds, to share this incredible power. At the beginning of your journey, I asked you to cooperate with me. This is the point where I require your assistance. Help me to give the worthy a chance and the opportunity to make a difference.
Alright. So yeah, he just wants to open this place up. Although I was not able to fix the ancient gateway, I managed to... Did not know that I could move those letters around and zoom in like that. Alright. Lena Page Parsons. Never too late. Oh, not in this place. I see. Alright, so that you can make it look like there's sunlight out there, I guess. I mean, it's rather bright sunlight, don't you think? Aha. I have now filled it in. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, let's do that one. Nothing. That one. 6 minus 3 minus 2 U. Okay, that's weird. 6, 3, 2. Okay, well, I mean, this is everything he's written, right? Multorum. Okay, but I don't... Okay, so 632. So I'm on page 6, word 3, letter 2. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's just telling me. Gotcha. Alright, so 1233. So 12, 3 is R's, 3 is S. I need to write this down. So we got S, 536, 5, 3, and then IMPERA. A, 1022. 1022 is an E. 236. Ooh, that's a ways away. 20. What was it? 236. DISIE. Oh, DISIEC. 732. 732 is a U. 1553. 15. 5. 1, 2, 3. Last word. 3 is an L. I did not pick a clear enough space on my paper to write this, apparently. 1319. GRANDESCU. Another U. And then 1922. 1922 is M. Saculum, which I do believe. Hang on, just let me type this in here. Saculum means a sentry. And I'm assuming I need to type that in here, which should be interesting. A E C. That's weird. U L U M. Okay, we now have symbols. Okay, so let's turn all these off, because obviously. Alright, what's our first symbol? Is that. I mean, this is almost it already, right? Yeah. It's something that goes straight down like that. Boop. Okay. And then we have that one. This one looks like it would work. And then I just need the sides in the middle. I had 3 lines, that would be perfect. But unfortunately, there's no line there, right? No. What about you? No. You? No. That one, right? Yeah. Boop. Okay, now we got everything at the bottom filled. Nope, not quite. Everything at the bottom filled. And I don't. Okay, so it can't be those 2. This one can be. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. Can be that one. Can be that one. That's it, right? Yeah, just basically, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one looks. Start with it. That one looks good. Nope, it does not. Never mind. I take it back. That one looks horrible. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna phone this one in so that I don't have to keep running back and looking at the pictures. Okay. And you know what? I'm even going to go into my edit here so that I can draw on it and scratch out the ones that I've done. All right. What about you? No, it can't be you. You? You. Not you. You look good. That it? That is it. Whoops. Okay, done that one. All right, next, let's start with you. And then, no, it cannot be you. But I do need something. Like that. Is that it? It is. Good. Okay, done that one. No, I do need this though. Does that work? It does. But now I need something that's also straight down and straight across and also fills in that hole. You. That's it. That one. Okay. And now you again. Isn't that the one I just did? I mean, it couldn't have been. No, that's so weird. I feel like I already did that. Wait a minute. I did do that one once before. That's why it looked familiar. That I did. Yeah, okay. I'm not going crazy. That's always good to know. Or at least not from this. You look correct. You match up with that, like that. Okay, but now I do need something that sticks straight out. Like that. Like that, like that. Yes. That should do it.
So, he led you into his library. I have to admit it is truly beautiful. Sadly, it is as fake as he is. Maythorn, the archaeologist, the friend, the enemy, the savior, the wicked. It's all the same to me. It's all just the facade of a broken man whose hunger for proving himself could never be satisfied. I can only hope that by now you see this too. Yes, I think you're ready.
Oh my. I think you went a little nuts in here. Never lose sight of your dreams. Necrosis, yeah. Thanatos, in love memory of Jebediah. Kerman, there's no time like showtime. Inferiority complex. Yeah, I don't know what the hell all that's about. Okay. Or that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming those are names like developers or friends or something. I don't know. This must have been where he was planning everything.
Although I wasn't able to fix the ancient gateway, I managed to build a less sophisticated one. I was not able to specify the target world of this new one-way portal, but I'm sure that it is capable of providing a safe journey. This is where I left this world, and I want you to follow me. But before I grant you the opportunity to do so, you must do something that even I was not able to accomplish. I need you to open Quern. For everyone.
Okay.
This world is out of time, out of balance. Even its very existence is a great risk.
Oh, that's not that.
Its power is unnatural, unbearable. If you help him, more will come to use this power selfishly. Each of them will grow and destroy. He will unchain this destructive curse and let it rumble through worlds without any boundaries. This force, uncontained, will be the end of countless civilizations, just as it was the end of mine. You must destroy the gateway and seal Quernalok forever. No one else should ever find this place again. You must do this for all mankind.
Okay. And how? So yeah, it's either open it up to everyone or reopen it, I guess. I don't know. Open it up to everyone or shut it down. Okay, so that's the portal.
I prepared everything to be able to connect the ancient gateway of Quern to the world chain. I designed all the machinery and I programmed the whole procedure. The only thing I needed was calculations. Complex calculations I was not able to do myself.
Okay, I find that hard to believe considering that you
I
apparently
invented
had
this machine
forever.
to think. Think when the capabilities of the mind are no longer enough. The only task ahead of me was to wait. And that was exactly what I was incapable of doing. I knew that the calculations could take centuries to finish. I was tired. I couldn't resist the calling of the portal I built. I wanted to live again. I left my life's work behind.
Okay. Oh my. Sure.
I couldn't fulfill my destiny. I need you to finish what I have started. I need you to become what I could not become. The one who leads all of the worlds to a new era. The era of enlightenment.
Alright then. So we need to put those in there.
The time has come. The repair cart will need a mineral sample to be able to reconstruct the missing elements of the ancient gateway. You must insert the green crystal.
This is our time. If you insert the red crystal, the ancient gateway should overload and break down. This is the only way to contain this power. This is the only way to restore balance.
Add the green crystal sample.
Insert the red crystal.
Connect the gateway to the chain.
Okay, well let's...
Destroy it.
Alright, well,
Do it.
odds are destroying it is the right
Do
choice, so
it.
let's start with the green one.
Time shall be given to those who are in need.
Sample minerals. Input
Seal
calculations.
Quernaluk.
And send repair card. Alright, so with that save, we should be able to see both endings. The follower.
What? How could this be? What did I do wrong? Do you even know what you've just done?
What you did wrong is you didn't give me like a super convincing
You've ruined
reason.
everything. You have unleashed it. You have freed this curse from its prison. Countless worlds will be destroyed, just like mine. All because of you. I hope you are prepared to live with this burden. How could I have trusted you? I have failed.
I mean, you have no reason to
Once
trust me.
again.
Look, maybe if you had shown up
Now
earlier
leave
while I was doing the
and
puzzles,
watch your civilization fall
You know?
apart.
showed up earlier while I was doing the puzzles, interacted with me more, stuff like that.
You have earned yourself a place amongst the greatest in history. You have gifted this great power to all. Many will come and learn. You gave them the opportunity to shine and make their worlds a better place. Thanks to our efforts, Quern will soon become a beacon of knowledge, the epicenter of wisdom and intellect. A new age dawns, the age of enlightenment.
And you couldn't have just kept talking while I was fucking...
Now, it is time for you to join me. Step into the portal.
Alright. Let's see. Are we going to be betrayed
I'm
right
looking
at the end?
forward to meeting you in person. It will be an honor.
So, I do kind of have a problem with this, right? So, if you're on this island, time is stopped. But clearly, time is still going by, because if it wasn't, then nobody would be able to come to this island, at the very least, as long as somebody else was on there, right? Because that would require time for the person that's not on the island to go through portals to make it to this island. So clearly time is still moving, just on this island itself, it feels like time isn't. Which means that when the three of them, the three Seekers, showed up to this island, their civilization, like, because the way she talked about it, it sounded like they spent, like, an insane amount of time here. Like, hundreds, if not more, years. So, if anything, and that bridge broke, and if time was frozen, then nothing could have happened, or, like, nothing would change without direct intervention from somebody else, and little ghosty girl there obviously isn't fucking doing anything. So, clearly, time was still moving, but it must just be like time dilation effect. So, like, time is still progressing on that island, same as everywhere else. It just progresses significantly slower on that island to such a degree that it seems like forever. Like, it seems like it doesn't, you know, like the fact that he wasn't getting hungry, he wasn't getting tired, anything like that would obviously make you feel like time is standing still, but there could also be other things in effect. Because, yeah, if time on that island stood still, then theoretically, or if time was stand still in that place, that means that it would have to be in an alternate dimension or just unreachable. So it must just be insane time dilation. But with that, and the credits already done, let's head back and get our other ending. And I think that should be all of the achievements. Yeah. What the hell do I have now? Somebody else trying to get me. Yep. Let me guess. Download Temu? Yeah, I'm not downloading that. It's... Submit, thank you. I keep getting these and I don't know why. Just people like this fucking account's trying to get me to download Temu.
The time
like,
has come.
Downloading your shit.
The repair cart will need a mineral sample to be able to reconstruct the missing
Oh.
elements of the ancient gateway.
I thought I'd saved
You
after
must
this
insert the
conversation,
green
but
crystal.
apparently it doesn't count that.
This is our time.
Yeah.
If you insert the red crystal, the ancient gateway should overload and break down.
Uh-huh.
This is the only way to contain this power.
Okay.
This is the
sample
only
mineral,
way to restore balance.
calculations, send repair cart. And away we go. Now let's see how this one ends. Are we going to get to see the portal?
Yes, you have made the right choice. You came to know him enough to see that he is wrong. I knew I could trust you. You did what I could not do. You imprisoned the curse of this world forever. You have restored balance. Your actions prove to me that not everyone who tastes the power of Quern becomes obsessed with it. I have finally found peace, knowing that this place will not destroy any more lives. All thanks to you. You must get going now.
Okay, but the thing is, what power? I mean, we got fancy crystals that do shit, but
Congratulations. You have earned
But I mean,
yourself a place amongst the greatest in
it doesn't seem like there's like a huge amount of power here. Like besides the fact that time,
you gave them the opportunity.
like besides the fact that time is more or less stopped here, there doesn't really seem to be any great power in this place. Like, I honestly don't see
I
either
wish you
option
luck
as
to
being
find
good
your
or
way
bad.
home.
Like,
Goodbye, my friend.
Like, it doesn't really seem to me like either option necessarily matters. Like, destroying the portal obviously locks out any technology from the crystals that are here and that. But I mean, nothing that we were, like she said, once you've tasted the power, but what power did we taste here besides an unending day? Like, besides time to do whatever we wanted. Like we weren't really shown any grand power that comes from this island. Like, we got teleportation, but it requires the crystals to be set up within view of each other and the light from them condensed so that into a beam. So, you know, obviously very useful thing. Could be very good in good hands or bad hands. But I mean, not like a huge thing. We got red crystals whose light can cause fires. Whoopity doo. We know that lasers cause fires. We already have that in the real world, and I imagine people traveling through portals like this probably have it as well. Like, and then we have, you know, white crystals that are basically batteries. Like, that's all that crystal was a battery. And then what is orange one, right? Was the one before that was just a shittier battery. Like, I don't understand. Like, they didn't really do a good job, in my opinion, of showing just, like, you know, the power of this place. Like, so like either ending is like fine, in my opinion. Like, if we opened it up to the world chain and somebody else got here, oh no. Like, it doesn't seem to, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Like, the place is cool and everything, and obviously having theoretically infinite time is obviously very useful for a bunch of stuff, but it just doesn't seem... Because if time is still progressing outside the portal at the same rate as it always does, and just like your specific time seems to be slowed down, then if anything, a single person on here would then go back through the portal and find all the technological advancements of everyone else has probably advanced further than him by himself on this island with magic crystals. Like, I don't know. It was a good game. Puzzle-wise, the puzzles were good. There were a couple that I was like, eh, and, you know, I hate sound puzzles, and I think there was 2 of those. But, like, yeah, story-wise, it was kind of eh. Like I said, the whole story of the Seekers just sounds like it would be a game by itself, almost like, oh, what is that game? Portal Knights? If you ever played that game, you know, you go from island to island through the magic portals. And, you know, each island is very different from each other and shit like that. And, you know, some islands have one portal, some islands have multiple portals. I mean, I'm not saying that they're, you know, connected, but, you know, it's very similar. Maybe this is after Portal Knights. But yeah, I mean, puzzle-wise, it was good. Story-wise, it was kind of meh. There was only a couple of puzzles that I was kind of annoyed with, like the one. I can't remember all the puzzles that we did, sadly. But like any of the puzzles where it's like if you fucked it up, you then had to like go through a whole thing just to try again. Like with the teleporting at the end there, and then sending the red light through, and then having to teleport back, fix everything, teleport back, and then fix everything to teleport all the way through. That was a bit much. And literally having a way to open that one door on the other side would have solved it. and made it perfectly fine. The fact that you couldn't open that door made that puzzle way dumber concept-wise than it should have been, because if you fucked up one thing, you then had to reset everything to go back to the second room to try it again, to go back and then reset it all again. And it's just like, just don't, and I want to say that there was another puzzle like that too, something to do with the plants in the alchemy lab, where like you needed to make the thing with the plants and then all the way back to the alchemy lab, and then if you fucked it up, was it when we were melting the crystal, or was it something after that where we had to go make a thing with the plants, put it into the pot with the other stuff, take that, pour it into the jug, and then we had to like take that jug somewhere that was like really far away. And then if it didn't work, maybe that was when we had to make the weed killer. And then if it didn't work, like we got there, we poured it on, it did nothing, we would have had to go all the way back across the island to do that. And it's like, no, don't. That's like, none of your puzzles should be make it to the end, oh, that didn't work, now backtrack across the entire game world. I get that it's not a big world, but it's still not. But I mean, yeah, overall pretty good game. The achievements were fine. I mean, it was just finding like the basically doors that are open and closing them and seeing what was on them was, I think, and returning that one vase. So yeah, it wasn't bad achievement wise, but that'll be it for Quern. Next week we'll be back to 2 different videos on the weekend, because I got a couple new horror games. I still got a bunch of puzzle games. So we'll be back to puzzles on Saturday, horror on Sunday, back to spooky Sunday. And yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.